Hey, what's up guys? Andy here, and today we're reviewing over Black Clover episode 116, titled The Ultimate Natural Enemy. Okay, so much happened in this episode, I cannot just talk about it in the beginning. We're just gonna have to go over the review. With that being said though, I am so mad that I did not review episode 115 for the channel. I watched it about an hour before this episode came out, and it just made this one even better. But I'm mad at myself because that was such a good episode, and I had to skip it due to work. I legit worked all day that day. It was like a 10-hour shift or something like that. When I got home, I just hung out with the guys and played a few video games and then passed out and did it all again the next day. So, yeah, I mean, it's just one of those things that I couldn't control. But first and foremost, we got to talk about this new intro. This is amazing. The outro is really good too, but this one isn't my favorite. My favorite is still Just Add Ice, but this is probably number 2. We got that dark vibe back. Everything's kind of twisted. Everything's going up. Overall, though, amazing intro, amazing outro, amazing episode. Let's get right into this review, though. There's so much I want to talk about, and I don't want to waste any more of your all's time. So if y'all do enjoy the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's jump right into it.
They say you don't gotta go home, but you can't stay here. And no, I don't wanna be alone in the world out there.
We start off our episode with recap from last week where Patry, well no, 2 weeks ago, because there's no episode last week, but Patry in the Dark Elf form. We cut into our intro and title card here, The Ultimate Natural Enemy. This intro is Black Catcher, I'm pretty sure if I read it right. And we start right back where we were. So, this is Demon Light Magic Ray of Divine Punishment. Now, they all think that they're dead, because that last time Ghost barely saved them. But this time, they stopped it. It took both Yuno and Asta putting their powers together to stop this attack, but it completely ran Asta's black form out. He doesn't have it anymore right now. And he goes to do another one right after that. Like, you would think it would take all the mana, but it didn't. But that's when Nozel stepped up and jumped in and saved him. And if he wouldn't have came, they would have probably been done for, because you could tell Yuno didn't have the strength left to stop it on his own, and Asta didn't even have his, demonic form. But we cut over to finding out that Nozel is the type advantage over this light magic. But he still says here, Fugelion is, my worst affinity, but I still won't lose to him. He uses Mercury Creation Magic Silver Star of Execution. This attack traps the other person and their magic while constantly attacking them. And that's when, after they wrap him up completely here, Nozel looks at him and he goes, Asta, I am the one who will become the Wizard King. And they kind of look at him and they're like, yeah, you're going to be our rival. And that's when Rai is like passing in and out, and he's like, Patry, I'm sorry, if I would have just told the truth, maybe this wouldn't have happened. And that's when Mimosa saves him. And he goes, why would you save somebody like me? And she's like, I don't have to have a reason to save someone who's dying. And then Asta goes to try to get vengeance back, because they got Patry all wrapped up, and he gets consumed by this anti-magic. And he just, I guess he disappears. They're all yelling Asta. And he's traveling through Patry's mind, flashbacks, emotions. And the whole time he's just hearing hate, frustration, sadness. And it's burst in his head. He's just he can't get away from it. But that's when he runs into Patry. And this is Patry at a kid form, and he's sulking and crying at himself, oh, I can't believe this happened, like a baby, And he tells them, I'm going to be the Wizard King, and I'm not giving up on you all either. So you better pull through. And that's when he goes, shut up, you couldn't understand, human. And he punches Asta. And he goes, even though I wasn't chosen, wanted, or forgiven, I made up my mind. And, I'm going to do this. I'm not going to give up on anybody here, He's going to save everyone, the elves, the humans, everybody in this situation, because that's just the type of character Asta is. And I feel like Asta just came into his own. He's been working towards it, but I felt like that scene was it. And when they come back out, Patry goes, can you all wait on vengeance just a little bit longer? Could you see this through to the end with me? And he wants to help them now. But we cut back over to the devil here, and he's walking up, and Licht stops him. He goes, I'm not going to let you through. And he goes, you're not even fully awakened yet. You already can't forgive me. I don't blame you, though. I couldn't take your grimoire, so I had to get it from somebody you loved. And he almost puts the final smackdown on Licht, but that's when old Charlotte shows up here, and she's like, I saw Bavel enter the Shadow Palace, so I followed him, and when I found him knocked out, I knew something was up. So she's fighting him, and that's when Yami shows up, and they start tag teaming him, and they start messing him up here. It was so cool. I love these two as a character. I ship it, I'm not gonna lie. But Yami basically says to her, you better not mess up that body. And that was really funny. But the end scene, this outro is really beautiful too. You need to check it out. I feel like the outro is just a little bit better than the intro, but they're still both amazing. With that being said though, guys, I'm going to go ahead and head out. It's early ass o'clock. I got to get me some sleep. But yeah, if y'all did enjoy, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all next time. Peace out.
This is our identity.